Welcome, everyone. My name is Terry Ross, and I am the director of the Hunter Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation at the Haskayne School of Business. I'd like to welcome you all to the 2021 RBC Fast Pitch Winners Announcement event. We have a great event for you today, showcasing just a small piece of all the skills, capabilities, and opportunities that these students have had a chance to develop. We're going to begin our event with a territorial acknowledgement that acknowledges that we're hosting the RBC Fast Pitch on the traditional territories of the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Blackfoot Confederacy, comprising of the Siksika, the Piikani, and the Kainai First Nations, the Tsuut'ina First Nation, and the Stoney Nakoda, including the Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Wesley First Nations. The city of Calgary is also home to the Métis Nation of Alberta, Region 3. The Hunter Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation is an enthusiastic supporter of the RBC Foundation and the RBC Future Launch Program, a program that helps build the youth skills and capabilities that will set them up for innovative success and future prosperity and help the Canadian economy. We're very pleased to be involved with this opportunity and the RBC's leadership in supporting innovation in our community. I was recently talking with Darren Henry, Vice President of Business Markets at RBC. If he could share a little bit of his welcome to all of you and a bit about his entrepreneurial experience from his past. Over to you, Darren.
Thanks for the introduction, Terry. On behalf of RBC, I'd like to welcome all the students, the staff, the faculty to this year's RBC Fast Pitch Ceremony. RBC is a commitment to the entrepreneur spirit and skill development of Canadian youth through the RBC Future Launch, which enables programs like the RBC Fast Pitch. RBC's $500 million commitment is concentrated on helping youth gain new skills, grow your network, get work experience, and enhance mental well-being. Giving young Canadians the opportunity to pursue a solution to a problem and gain valuable entrepreneur skills is a key outcome of the RBC Fast Pitch. These skills lead to personal agency and will serve you well, whether you create a company like students that came before you, like Victoria Ross, or bring these strategic skills into an organization as an employee or volunteer. RBC believes you are more skilled and able to add value as a result of experiences like this. You want to hear something funny? 20 years ago this month, I was at the University of Saskatchewan Commerce Program and competing in the SaskTel Fast Pitch equivalent. And mobile GPS devices were becoming a thing. My buddies and I thought it would be really cool if GPS could be installed in a watch as a child location device. SaskTel loved it, and we went on a few rounds and won some money. It was a great experience and one that helped me all these years later. I share the story because the entrepreneur spirit is a critical attribute. And on behalf of RBC, congratulations to all of you, and best of luck now and into the future. I'll pass it back to you, Terry.
Thank you, Darren. It's now my great pleasure to introduce you all to your Master of Ceremonies today, Victoria Ross. Now, Victoria has a background of growing up in an area that involved a lot of environmentalism and caring for people, plants, and animals, and gaining a great respect for sustainable agriculture and for the working people involved in that. And those were the kind of experiences that led Victoria to understand the opportunity that she ended up pursuing. She was a finalist in the 2016 RBC Fast Pitch Competition, and I think we actually may even have a picture of her from that competition on the screen at the moment. And she is still working almost 5 years later with Agro and as a CEO. A company that is specializing in innovative agricultural waste management systems. And so as I pass control over to our MC, Victoria, I'd like to ask her a question a little bit about, right now, Agro is still in the marketplace. What are some of the challenges that you're facing at the moment?
Well, since I might be muted. Oh, I'm good. Since the competition, we pivoted. What we originally presented at the RBC Fast Pitch Competition 5 years ago was handling livestock waste management and transforming livestock waste into better products, such as like a higher end fertilizer and energy. We had to pivot because we weren't getting anywhere with that, but like the challenges we face now still have to do with waste and still trying to help out working people. So we now work in the brewing industry, picking up byproducts from breweries and making those byproducts into livestock feeds that are really affordable and high end for local farmers. And we're really focusing on food waste in general, with 58% of our food in Canada being lost or wasted. So we're tackling challenges in that realm and trying to make the best use of our waste and upcycling it. But that's us. We have lots we're working on, but we should probably get back to the competition. So today we'll be announcing the 3 winners of the RBC Fast Pitch Competition. But before that happens, I'd like to invite the audience to get involved in our voting democratic process by voting for your favorite team in the competition. We will listen to a 1-minute pitch from 8 of the finalists, and you will be prompted with a Zoom poll to choose your favorite team. You'll only have 1 minute to vote, so you'll have to be quick. And if your team wins, they'll be getting a $2,000 prize. So let's get started with our pitches. I'd first like to introduce Daniel from Docket to get us started. Daniel, you have 1 minute, so be quick. Everybody, the best of luck.
Thank you, Victoria. As a student, you probably use a variety of apps and tools to organize, but these tools exist on their own and they're not well integrated. Often they're not easy to use or have limitations. Docket is a service that provides a single platform that combines every tool you would want with the features that each tool lacks. Docket allows you to easily create a custom dashboard that caters to your individual needs. By being an ultra-versatile tool that does it all, Docket becomes the default solution for students. It becomes a centralized hub that you can use to easily connect with classmates, clubs, and organizations. You don't need to finagle with 4 different apps or services or argue with your group on how to communicate. As a student, everything you need is provided in a single, seamless package for free. By voting for Docket, you're voting for increased student productivity and collaboration. At its core, Docket is a customizable, consistent, and collaborative experience, and Docket is coming to a website near you this fall. My name is Daniel. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your vote. Now I'd like to introduce Dasuni with LD Plush.
It's been said that the smallest distance is too great for those in love, and couples increasingly feel isolated by a lack of physical but non-sexual intimacy. Because of COVID-19, even people that live just minutes away haven't seen each other in months. The pandemic is new for many of us, but for people in long-distance relationships or LDRs, these feelings of isolation are the constant reality. We know how hard it is not being able to interact in person. That's why our team wants to help people feel closer to their loved ones, even if they're an ocean away. By surveying 33 people in LDRs, we found the ideal solution, a customizable plushie duo and compatible app that uses force and vibrations to bring partners together. For example, one feature allows you to feel your partner's heartbeat transmitted through the plushie. Please vote for LD Plush so that we can help couples bridge the distance. Now I'd like to introduce Josh from Biobox.
Thank you, Dasuni. Hi, everyone. My name is Josh Fierbring, and I'm the team leader for Biobox. Those mini shampoo bottles you often find in hotel rooms called amenity kits. These are made from single-use plastics, and they are terrible for the environment. In fact, an estimated 5.5 billion of these bottles are thrown out every year by the top 300 hotels globally. Even worse, in Canada, less than 10% of these are actually recycled. If we were to weigh out the amount of waste that these plastic amenity bottles generate every year, it would be roughly equivalent to the weight of 3,200 pickup trucks or 62,000 refrigerators. Our unique solution, Biobox, aims to combat this plastic problem with our hotel amenity kits made from the eco-friendly materials wheat straw and PVA. Our amenity kits will contain all the regular hotel amenities like shampoo, conditioner, and soap bars, among other toiletries. Biobox is the only hotel amenity kit that keeps that luxurious feeling that regular plastic amenities provide while still being 100% biodegradable. By voting for Biobox, you'll be helping us move our vision forward so that you too can be cleaner and greener during your next hotel visit. Thank you for your time and attention. I'd like to now introduce you to Chris with Plutus Investments.
Thanks, Josh. Good afternoon. My name is Christopher Jenner, and I'm here today on behalf of Plutus Investments. Plutus is a bespoke portfolio monitoring tool fully customizable to the user. Our goal is to give the retail investor access to statistical analysis used by wealth managers and hedge fund managers, thereby allowing the small investor to optimize their portfolio to its full potential. Over the past year, the narrative around investing in the stock market has become more attractive, and we're seeing record numbers of new investors enter this space. We're looking to be the first of its kind in Canada and aid these new investors in building generational wealth. Our team has extensive connections ranging from portfolio managers and executives at Canada's big banks, software developers at Amazon, and have been in talks with local software developers here in Calgary since early January, putting us in the best position to bring this venture to fruition. With that being said, I'd like to thank you for voting for Plutus Investments. I would now like to introduce Flynn with Chimp Crimps.
Good afternoon, esteemed judges. Fellow population is that of pickles, and more so opening the jar. However, this pitch isn't about pickles or really even about the jar, but rather about grip strength. Many of my peers, as well as myself, are involved in the climbing and bouldering community, and a commonality among all climbers is the application of grip strength within our sport. However, an issue with the grip strength training industry is the oversaturation of tedious handheld grip trainers that require some element of pushing, pulling, twisting, or squeezing. Because of this, the team here at Chimp Crimps has developed an innovative solution in the form of a lightweight grip strength training glove. Through working closely with Coleman Prosthetics and Orthotics, as well as lead Calgary physiotherapist Dr. Robert Cumming, we have developed our initial prototype as seen here, and have plans to finalize the design within the coming months. On behalf of myself and the rest of the Chimp Crimps team, I would like to encourage you to vote for us. Thank you for your time, and introduce Brianna with Pulpley.
Thanks, Flynn. My name is Brianna, and I'm the idea creator behind Pulpley. So raise of hands, how many of us have indulged in skip the dishes recently? Because I know I have. That makes us a part of the 76% of all Canadians that order in at least once a month. Well, what's the issue with that, other than maybe on our wallets and waistlines? Well, all that packaging that our food comes in is slowly suffocating the earth with tons of non-degradable waste. This even includes those containers that state they are recyclable or compostable. This global waste issue is occurring because all takeout packaging requires unique industrial processes to enable their degradation, which does not happen when this packaging gets to our homes. This here is Pulpley, the very first at-home, fully biodegradable container made from 100% oat pulp, which is a waste product from oat milk manufacturing. Pulpley allows you to enjoy your takeout, and then you simply toss it right into your compost bin to fully decompose within weeks. With Pulpley, your stomach is satisfied, and so is the earth. Thank you. Please vote for Pulpley for this year's Choice Award. And now I'd like to hand it off to Dorit with Hempers.
Thank you, Brianna. Babies, babies, and more babies. Over 130 billion babies are born each year. And what's one thing they all need? Diapers. The average baby goes through 5,000 to 10,000 diapers before being fully potty trained, making disposable diapers the third largest consumer items in landfills. That leads to over 20 billion disposable diapers, 3.5 million tons of waste added to landfills each year. Now I know what you're thinking, what does one baby contribute? One baby wearing disposable diapers contributes 2,000 pounds. That's 1 ton of diaper waste over 2 years. Imagine bearing that in your backyard. They also take over 500 years to decompose, releasing greenhouse gases, polluting our ecosystem. Hello everyone, my name is Dorit Garov and I'm representing Hempers, a fully compostable diaper made up of several layers, including biodegradable film, hemp, and silk. Our fully compostable diaper reduces non-biodegradable waste while offering superior absorbency and comfort. That is why you should vote for Hempers. Thank you, and now I'd like to introduce Sarah with Miggy Freeze.
Thanks, Dorit. I've suffered from migraines since I was 7 years old. In the last 14 years, I have found that there isn't a treatment for migraines except using painkillers. Using painkillers isn't always an option, as the side effects can be long-lasting, adding to an extended recovery from a migraine attack, which can last up to 3 days. 14% of the world's population suffers from migraines, and 2.7 million of those are Canadian. The World Health Organization said a severe migraine attack is as disabling as being a quadriplegic or in the terminal stages of cancer. I found that giving myself a brain freeze by eating or drinking cold substances alleviated the pain of a migraine. Following wellness and medical practitioners' advice, let me introduce you to the Miggy Freeze, a customizable wellness device which fits in your mouth and has an ice pack that rests on the roof of your mouth to give you the pain-relieving sensation of a brain freeze. This device is more affordable than current migraine treatments, customizable to each person, reusable, and provides instant relief. This product could help millions of people to get back to their daily life by alleviating the pain of a migraine without the use of painkillers. Please vote for us, help us change lives, and I'll pass it back to Victoria.
Thank you, Sarah. Great job on all your speeches, guys. That was amazing. And just, even if you don't win this, just get excited about the future, because all of what you guys are doing is awesome. It's great to finally hear your pitches. So now it's time to vote. Audience, you only have one vote and you can only choose one team, to be clear. We will now post the poll, which you'll have 1 minute to make your choice. So use your time wisely.
Victoria, while they're voting, I wonder if I might ask you a question.
Sure thing, Terry.
Sure, why not?
Cousin,
All right.
cousin.
Sure,
Not really.
All right. The question I'd like to ask is, okay, you've been out of here in entrepreneurship now full on for a while. What advice would you give yourself if you could give yourself advice back at the beginning of your entrepreneurial journey before 2016?
This might not be good for the students in the room, but I'd say I didn't take enough advantage of the student entrepreneurship programs that were being offered to specifically students. And once you get out of university and once you don't have that student status, you lose the opportunity to engage in them. There's so many free, amazing resources out there and so many pitch competitions too that are only accessible as a student. So I think I busted too hard on my studies, and I didn't realize how much of that I lost after I got out of university. So I just keep that in mind.
That's some good advice. I think there are a lot of doors that are open and a lot of programs that can boost motivated students. Yeah, those things kind of go away after they graduate. So definitely take advantage of those when you can. And as somebody sometimes it's on the other side and sees programs out there and they do, there's definitely more students that could take advantage of them. They're not at capacity. So hopefully that'll land with our group. Thank you, Victoria.
No problem. I guess so. Now we want to get on with the poll to be closed. Thank you everybody for voting. I'm sure all the students appreciate it. We'll begin to announce the winners of the People's Choice Award and also the RBC Fast competition later in the program. But now I'd like to do a short, quick message from your amazing professors, Houston and Rosalind Peschel, and just enjoy their little video.
Hi, I'm Rosalind Peschel. I'm one of the instructors for ENTI 317, our Entrepreneurial Thinking class at Haskayne.
I'm Houston Peschel. I also teach ENTI 317.
ENTI 317 has been a really fun class to teach, and this past year being online has been such an interesting evolution, and I think our students have stepped up in such a remarkable way to such an extraordinary and unusual circumstance. And in a way, I think that really speaks to a lot of what we're trying to teach in ENTI 317 is dealing with uncertainty and being able to solve problems as they come up. And if nothing else, I think COVID has shown us that everyone is affected by uncertain events. And so it's been amazing to see how the students have been able to step up in that and really embrace the online learning, despite it maybe not being the favorite mode for a lot of our students. So it's been an incredible journey this year for sure.
I found this last year to actually be one of the most enjoyable years to teach. One of the reasons is because using Zoom and being online, the chat function has allowed a different level of engagement, and the students have challenged each other to step up, where in previous iterations of this we've had students having to raise their hand and it's a little bit more difficult to engage and participate. But this year I've seen some of the most elaborate and well-developed business models that we've ever seen. I think the students have really embraced the Zoom online learning, and because of the great work of the Hunter Center and using some really innovative software, we've engaged with the advisors at a whole new level. While the live pitches are great, we're able to present these videos earlier to our advisors, to our judges, and they can really dig into the business models and challenge the students. While it's a little bit more challenging for the students to be having these questions thrown at them, it really kind of that experiential learning is at a whole new level. So this has been a remarkable year for us. I know it's been challenging for mental health for our students, and we've been very aware of this to give them a lot of support and back off on the deliverables. But we've seen a whole new level of business models here this year. So I'm very, very proud of how hard the students worked. I think the RBC Fast Pitch this year, given the way it's been redesigned, that it's not a winner in the sense of every lecture only has one winner, we see that 30, 40 student groups applying. And so it's changing the culture of Haskayne. And I'm very excited that the Hunter Centre has done some really innovative programming over the summer to support our students. With the generosity of RBC, I think this is one of the most exciting years I've ever seen. I think we've really evolved kind of the power of what the support for the students can be, and really excited to see the students having an enthusiasm beyond just the competition, but seeing that the startup community and being an entrepreneur is a really cool option, and we have the support structure in place now to really push that. So I can't thank the Hunter Centre and all the amazing support companies enough for the dedication they've had over the years.
I think for me, it's just an opportunity to say congratulations to every single one of our students through ENTI 317 this year, to those that participated in the class, to those that entered into the RBC semifinals, and especially to those that have made it to the finals and the winners. Congratulations to every one of you for the work that you've put in. Thank you to the Hunter Centre for all the work that they have put in to make this year such a success despite such a weird circumstance. And to all of the companies that support this, I think is really valuable. I've been teaching this class for just over 4 years now, and the evolution in terms of the culture and the feelings around this class and around the opportunities that it provides, particularly because of the RBC Fast Pitch and the support from the Hunter Centre, I think has really evolved. And it's really quite exciting to see that people are recognizing that entrepreneurial thinking isn't just about becoming an entrepreneur and starting your own company, but all of the other opportunities that represents to them in their careers, and the way that that's going to set them apart from anyone else applying for the jobs that they're applying for in the future. So I'm super excited to be a part of it, and can't wait to see who the winners are.
Thank you to Houston and Roslyn for everything they contribute to Haskayne and to this course. I know it changes lives. It changed the course of where I was going to go. So you guys are awesome. So now I'd like to welcome Terry back to announce the winners of the People's Choice Award, and then going on to the RBC Fast Pitch Competition Awards.
All right. Well, I am very, very pleased. This is the first time we've ever done a People's Choice Awards. This is an innovation that came from one of our staff, and this year I am very excited to announce that the winner of the 2021 People's Choice Awards is Biobox. Congratulations for you. All right. Well done. Well done. Now we get to move on to an announcement by the team. You have something you'd like to share with us?
Yes, thanks so much, guys. Thanks for all of your support and, of course, your votes. I just want to say a sincere thank you to all of you that helped us along the way. My partner, Kayla, as well as Leah Bordelin at the Hunter Hub, Rosalind Peschel and Houston Peschel, of course. You guys taught us so well. I'm so glad that we took this course. And thanks once again. We look forward to moving forward with our idea. And yeah, thanks so much.
Congratulations, Biobox. Well done. Now we get to the main event. This is why we're all here. We're here for the winners of the RBC Fast Pitch, and we're going to start with our third place today. We're going to just quickly tell you, we did our judging this morning. It was a very interesting opportunity to go through all of these with our finalists, and it was close. We had a challenging time coming up with these. The third place winner will, of course, receive $2,500 in cash from RBC and RBC Foundation, as well as 3 in-kind contributions valued at $10,000 from McCarthy Tetreault, $7,500 from Myers Norris Penny, and $1,500 from William Joseph. And now I'd like to, Victoria, would you like to reveal the third place winner?
Yes, the third place winner today is Bioblocks. You can come up and do another acceptance speech.
Thanks so much once again. This feels like deja vu. I don't know what more I have to say. Thanks so much once again. We look forward to moving forward. And yes, thanks to Haskayne. We'll see you next time you're in a hotel. Thanks so much, guys.
All right. Well, congratulations. I got third place in my year too, so you can still do a lot with it. So I'd now like to talk about the second place winner. So you'll be receiving $5,000 cash from the RBC Foundation, as well as 3 in-kind contributions, $10,000 from McCarthy Tetro, $7,500 from MNP, and $4,500 from William Joseph. So Terry, who's our second place winner today?
Our second place winner today is, put it up there, Omar. Let's hear it. Let's go for it. Miggy Freeze. Congratulations to Miggy Freeze.
Thank you so much. Thanks to the Hunter Center and the judges for taking the time to watch our pitches, to our advisors in Houston and everyone, my friends and family who gave me awesome advice with this. I hope to see it in stores soon.
Congratulations, Miggy Freeze. Oh, well done. Well done. And now we're on to our first place announcement. And the winners of the first place in the RBC Fast Pitch Competition have their names engraved forever, eternally, in the prestigious and difficult to imagine being replicated RBC Fast Pitch Competition trophy. So that's the real prize here, guys. But in addition to the trophy, we also are pleased that the RBC Foundation will provide you with $10,000 in cash, as well as the in-kind contributions worth $20,000 from McCarthy Tetro, $15,000 from Myers Norris Penny, and $7,500 from William Joseph. And the winner of the RBC Fast Pitch Competition for 2021 is Ripley. Please help me to put it up, Omar. Chimp Grimps is the winner of the 2021 RBC Fast Pitch Competition. Thank you to Chimp Grimps. Would you like to come up and make a statement?
Yeah. Wow, this is such an honor to receive this award and have participated in such an amazing event. I would like to give a huge thanks to my professor, Houston Peschel, as well as all of my group members. It's crazy to think how far we've come since the beginning of the semester, and I never would have imagined us being where we are at today. Another huge thanks to the Hunter Center for running this event and giving all of us this opportunity, and to our sponsors. And now, last but not least, all of you who came to show up today. It was an amazing experience, and yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you guys. A big thank you to all the students who have applied to be a part of this process, and congratulations to the winners. Winners, make sure you take all of these feelings and you push it forward as soon as possible. Don't wait any second later, and cherish this moment, because there's going to be really tough times in your future when you're working through obstacles and challenges, and you really want to be able to think of things that make you happy and bring you joy, and this should be a moment that does that. And for everybody who didn't win today, just remember, if you have that fire in your belly, you're going to make it happen regardless of if you win today. Might not be tomorrow, but someday. So if you're passionate about it, still go forward with it 100%. And if any of you guys need help at all, please reach out to me. You can get my contact information from Houston or Roslyn.
Thank you, Victoria, for being such an outstanding MC today and for sharing your experiences with Agro. And we wish you all the success for yourself as well as for Agro going forward. And before we say good day, I'd like to thank the members of our Hunter Center team for all the work that they did on this. Without this event, this would not have happened. So Leah, Omar, Carlene, Sherry, Amanda, and Lasha, thank you for all of the hard work that you did for this event. I want to honor the support of the RBC Foundation and the future launch. It's been amazing. William Joseph, Myers Norris Penny, and McCarthy Tetro, we really want to thank you for being leaders in our community and supporting this effort to bring students and bring their skills and networks to another level. It's really much appreciated. I want to also thank the Hunter Foundation for their support and leadership in developing the innovation that we're bringing forward in our programming and helping the support of students and faculty in our community to become more innovative. And finally, I think that we all aspire to live in a society that has a very prosperous future. And so I would like to also thank all those people that in the future are going to support students and youth and all the others and nurturing their skills. So I want to thank all the future mentors and supporters for all the work that's yet to come and bringing our ideas into areas where they can add value. Thank you. If you're a supporter of entrepreneurship and innovation, we always welcome you reaching out to the Hunter Center to connect with us. We really appreciate you spending your time with us today. Congratulations again to all the students, all the hard work. We're here to support you as you need. Reach out to us. Thank you, and we will see you hopefully at the 2022 RBC Fast Pitch Competition. Until then, thank you from the Hunter Center, and goodbye.